Okay, sir. So this is the question right on. Given that A greater than B greater than C greater than D, then comment 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 on the nature of the roots. Nature of the roots. Nature of the roots. Nature of the roots of the equation of the equation of the equation 3 into x minus a whole square, sorry, 3 into x minus a into x minus c plus 5 into x minus b into x minus d. X minus d. So this is the question. Given that a greater than b greater than c greater than d, then comment on the nature of the roots of the equation 3 into x minus a into x minus c plus 5 into x minus b into x minus d is equals to 0. Okay, is equal to 0. Let's solve this question. Okay, so here given that a greater than b greater than c greater than d, then you have to comment the nature of the roots. So what we do has, we will do one thing, f of x is equal to, I write this f of x is equal to 3 into x minus a into x minus c plus 5 into x minus b into x minus d. I am going to take this function. Now tell me whether this function is continuous or not. Tell me now whether this function is continuous or not.
Yes, it is continuous.
Why it is continuous?
It is polynomial function.
Yeah, polynomial function, so it is a continuous function. So f is continuous function. So continuous function it is. So I can check if it is a continuous function. So now what I am going to do here, I can find the what I can do here. If I substitute f of a, what I am going to get f of a value. I am going to substitute these values here. F of a, if I substitute 3 into a minus a into a minus c plus 5 into a minus b into a minus d, I will get. So a minus a is 0, this is 0 into anything is 0, and now here if you see there 5 into a minus b. Now see that a greater than b, b greater than c, c greater than d. Now tell me which is the greatest number in this? A greater than b, b greater than c, c greater than d. Which is the greatest one? Huh? Yeah. A is greater than B and B is greater than C. C is greater than D. Suppose, so it means that A is greater than or. So now what I can say here, A minus B, will you get positive or negative? A minus D, what sign you will get? Positive sign or negative sign?
Positive sign.
Huh?
Positive.
Positive. So A minus D, what I am going to get sign? A minus D, what I am going to get sign? Positive, na? So positive into positive is how much? Positive. Means f of a I am getting positive here. I am getting it is greater than 0. Are you getting what I said? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah. F of a is greater than 0. It is positive. Likewise, if I go for f of a over, so f of b, c, d, I will check. What I want to do here, if I want to comment on the nature, I have to take a number line, right? I have to take a number line. I have to take the number line. So after taking the number line, I have to plot the points on the number line, isn't right? I have to plot the points on the number line. So it is infinity to minus infinity. What is the order I have to take? Tell me. What is the order I have to take? What is the order I have to take?
DCBA.
DC. What is it?
DCBA.
Yeah, DCBA. Yes, correct. So you have to take here D, C, B, and A. Likewise, you have to take because A is the greater number. So here, this is the order. Now if I substitute A, I got positive, means on the upper part. Upper part I got. So I do one by one, I substitute next B, next C like that. Please note down this, I'll explain. Please note down this, I'll explain. You just note down this fast, so then I will explain. Today we are going to complete the continuity topic. All type of questions I will complete, and then tomorrow, if any best questions if I find, I'll teach tomorrow any best questions. Okay. Thereafter we can start differentiability. Completed? Yes, Pooja. Yeah, good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, remain other people completed, right? Yes. See here, you need to know the sign here. That is only my intention. Here you need to know the sign. So here I got to know that the first I got that is positive sign. So I got positive sign. Positive sign means I am going to draw the graph of this. I am going to draw the graph. So I am going to get here positive. First one I am going to get positive. Anyway, f of a is positive. So I am just drawing like that. It is a positive upper one. So if I take B if I substitute what I am going to get here 3 into B minus A into B minus C, I am going to get B minus B 0. Now you know that B is this side and A is this side. B minus A, will I get positive or negative? B minus A, negative or positive?
Negative.
Negative. And B minus C, positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. Plus into minus, what I get?
Minus.
Minus. So here, this is I am going to get minus. If I substitute f of b in this, if I am substituting f of b in this, I am going to get negative. So f of b, I am getting negative. Okay. Now let us go for f of c. Please take the screenshot. Take the screenshot. I am going to erase this. Done. Take the screenshot fast. Done. Yeah. Now here f of c also. Say what you have to do here. Same thing you substitute f of c, f of d also. F of c if I substitute what I get 3 into c minus a into c minus c 0. So this is I am going to get 0 and there I am getting 5 into c minus d into c minus d. So c is here c minus d backside. So I get negative c minus b, right? C minus b positive, c minus d negative. So plus into minus minus negative I am going to get. This is also negative somewhere. Somewhere I am going to get. So f of c is negative. Then I will go for f of d here. Last and final. This is f of x. So I am going to find f of d here. So 3 into d minus a into d minus c, and here this is will become 0. D is here d minus a is a negative. This is negative, and d minus c also negative. So here I am going to get d minus c. Negative, right? D minus a, negative into negative, positive. So here f of d I am going to get positive root. So positive. So here I am going to get this value positive. If I join them like that, I am going to get it. This is positive I got, no? So I am going to get like this. So here, what you can, what is the nature of the roots? What will be the nature? Two roots are positive and two roots are negative. Are you getting it? Two roots are positive and two roots are negative, and you by IMBT theorem you can say that there exist two roots. How many roots are exist? See, how many roots? Two roots are exist, no? Hello, hello. What happened?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, two roots are exist. Okay, by IMBT theorem, two roots are exist. Okay, two roots are exist for this. Okay, note down this. The simple thing is a discriminant greater than or equal to 0. It's a parabola, it's a here you get a quadratic, here you get a quadratic. Finally, you are going to get a quadratic. Quadratic means parabola shape. So, nature of the roots is discriminant greater than or equal to 0. Fine, over. I am going to give some points and we are going to discuss the questions based on the points. So last moment yesterday I gave the points. So based on points I am going to explain it. So the points are, write down important points. I think yesterday I explained but I have not written it. Orally I explained. So I'll write now. Okay, points to remember. Write down the points to remember. Continuity, continuity, continuity of fractional part of f of x great and greatest integer f of x should be checked, should be checked, should be checked at all the points, at all points, at all points where f of x becomes integer, becomes integer. On this base, good questions we are going to solve. Next one is continuity, continuity of signum f of x, signum f of x should be checked, should be checked, should be checked at the points, at the points where, at the points where f of x is equals to 0. Yesterday I told you signum, for continuity of the signum, where I will check f of x is equal to 0, where it becomes 0. And continuity of fractional part of x greatest integer, where we check at an integer points, integer points we check. Okay, continuity of a function should be checked at the points where the definition of a function changes. Okay, continuity, okay, continuity, last point, and then we are going to do the problems. Okay, this is the last, these are the last points. Continuity of a function, continuity of a function should be checked, should be checked, should be checked at the points, at the points where definition is changed, definition, definition of a function change, of a function changes. Okay, now you just note down these points. Now we are going to do the problems. Okay, these are the 3 points. Yesterday also I said orally these things, but now I am writing these points. Okay, you said you have exams, so I told only orally. So these are the 3 points must be remembered. These are very important points. Continuity of a fractional part of x and greatest integer of x checked at integer points. Continuity of a signum x is going to be checked at points where f of x is 0, and continuity of any function should be checked at a point where definition of a function is changes. Based on these 3 points, these are the last points of the function in continuity. So based on this, we are going to solve the problems. This is the last concept of the continuity. Okay, copy it. Please copy this. Then we are going to start the questions. So we are going to start the questions. Please copy these all. A If it is you have done, say done. If you have copied, say done. Okay, Tejaswini Patil. Yes. Fine. It. So these points are very important points. Now let's solve the questions based on this. Question is, write down and find if this is a very important question. Let f of x is equal to greatest integer 2x cube minus 6 when greatest integer is GIF. GIF. Then the number of points. Then the number of points. Number of points in 1 comma 2 interval. Open interval 1 comma 2 where f is discontinuous. Discontinuous is dash. Option A 5, option B 7, option C 13, option D 12. Okay, this is the question now. The question is f of x is equal to greatest integer of 2x cube minus 6 when greatest integer is then the number of points in 1 comma 2 where f of x is discontinuous is dash. That is the question. Okay. So this question is easy question. If you solve, it will be easy. Listen to me here. There will be types. We can do such questions in many methods. So I am going to explain you one method because they have given the interval. Okay. They have given the interval. So according to the interval, I am going to solve it. So we know that greatest integer x is discontinuous. Discontinuous at x belongs to I. At an integer point, it is discontinuous. Greatest integer x is discontinuous at integer points. So I have to check in this interval when you get integers. Like I want to say that 2x cube minus 6 in this interval at the corner is equal to, if I take 1, I get as 2x cube is equal to 7, x cube is equal to 7 by 2 I get. If I take 2 here, 2x cube minus 6, that is equal to 2, I get as 2x cube is equal to 8, x cube is equal to 8 by 2, x cube is equal to 4. Am I right? 2x cube plus 6 or minus 6? Let me see that question once. Okay, minus 6. So 2x cube, you have this. Okay, greatest integer is there. Okay, sorry. Just here, they given greatest integer, na? Writing here. Greatest integer of 2x cube minus 6. You know this is can be written as what here? Greatest integer of 2x cube minus 6. You know that greatest integer of x plus I is equal to greatest integer x plus I get. If it is integer is there, any integer like here, greatest integer of x minus 4 can be written as greatest integer x minus 4. We write like this. You know na? Greatest integer of x plus integer we can write as greatest integer of x, like that we can write. Did you understand what I said? Greatest integer of this one. So 2x cube minus 6. So I can write as greatest integer of 2x cube minus 6 is greatest integer of 2x cube minus 6. This is proper. Now you have the interval. The interval which is given is x belongs to 1 comma 2. If I substitute x is equal to 1 in this, what I get here? 2 into 1 cube, right? 1 cube minus 6. Greatest integer of 2 is 2 only. 2 minus 6, how much I am going to get? Minus 4. The result is minus 4. If I substitute x is equal to 2 in this, if I substitute x is equal to 2 in this, what I am going to get here? I am going to get 2 into 2 cube. 2 into 2 cube, greatest integer, this minus 6. That is, I can get as 2 cube value is 8, 8 to the 16. 16 minus 6. So this answer is 10. It means the greatest integer of 2x cube minus 6 in 1 to 2 interval, it will reach where to where? Minus 4 to 10. Where to where it will reach? Minus 4 to 10. But it is open interval is said. It is said open interval. So how many integers you will get? Minus 4, one integer we will get. Minus 4 we will get. What are the integers you get? Integers. I want to know if I substitute 1 to 2 in this, what are the integers I will get? So that many places I get discontinuous. See here, greatest integer x is discontinuous at integer points. Greatest integer x is discontinuous at integer points. So I have to check for this function where you get, for this greatest integer where you get integer. Where you get integer I have to check. So how many, see where you get is not important, how many points is important. How many number of points will get integer discontinuity. So if I substitute the corner 1 point, I am getting 4. 4 integer. If I am substituting 2 here, I am getting 10. Means how many integers are we missed out? What are the integers we missed out? Minus 4 to 10. How many integers we missed out? Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here you count that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. See this one, see minus 3.00, see minus 3 point something is there, something you got. Minus 3 point something, greatest integer is how much? Minus 4 I get. But here minus 4 is not included in this, right? Minus 4 is not included in this. So I can remove this one. Okay, 10 point, another one is 10.00. 10 also I can remove, na? So how many I am going to get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have to get 13, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Did you understand what I said? C option correct. Yes, yes. Purva correct. Did you understand what I said? Hello? Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Others? Others you have understood?
Yes, sir.
So 13. How many you got? 13. 13, right? 10 is not going to count, but minus 3 is going to count. So actually, minus 3 point C on the number line. You have to see on the number line. Okay. On the number line. 10 will not be count. Just check on the number line. How you have to check on number line means, like if I want to say on the number line, if you see this one graph, the number line, yeah, number line have to take like this. So here minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 10 is after crossing 10 you will get 10. So you are not going to cross 10 here. You are not going to cross 10 here. You are going to below 10, means in this interval minus 4 to 10 it will be. Minus 4 to 10. So here what I want to say here, if it is cross, is this 10 is all 10, if you cross then it is a problem. But here open interval is there, so 10 will not come here. Here open interval is there, 10 will not count. 10 will not count means till 9 only we will count. 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2. And minus 3 also counts. The reason is it's open interval minus 4, but here I can say that minus 4 will get as minus 3 point something something is there, you are going to get. Till minus 3 it will count. So total it is counts how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So C is the right answer. Okay. See, if you not understand, I'll give you simple example. One more example I'll give you, so you can watch in that. One more example I'll give you. If anybody not understood, I'll give one more example. Did everyone understood? Hello. Understood or not? Others? Aditya understood. Okay. Prathamesh understood. Any other who have not understand? Okay, fine. Understood, huh? Okay. Right, sir. Next question. I'll give one question. Let me. Okay, tomorrow I'll give that question I missed out. So now, next one. Next question is f of x is equal to greatest integer x square. Greatest integer x square. So you have to understand this one. F of x is equal to greatest integer x square. I am not giving interval. I will give the interval later. Okay. So f of x is equal to greatest integer x square. Interval I am not giving. You will get infinite points. But just I want to give you diagram. Means how we can plot the graph. Okay. So let's see here. I know that x square belongs to integer. We will get discontinuity. X square. Find the point of discontinuity. Point of discontinuity. Discontinuity. Okay, find the point of discontinuity. So x square belongs to integer I am taking. If x square is integer, then this will become discontinuous. Greatest integer x will become discontinuous if this if x square belongs to integer. If x square belongs to integer, then x is belongs to root z. X is belongs to what? Root z. Okay, x is belongs to root plus or minus z. Okay, so x is equal to plus or minus root z. Okay, now what I can do here, now I can take f of x is equal to 0 when happens. I am going to write f of x is equal to 0 when happens. Tell me, anybody tell me, f of x is 0 when it happens. Anyone? When happens it is 0.
MS1 to 1 open interval.
Yeah, see, f of x is equal to 0 happens when x is in between of 1 to 0, and even 0 will happen when here minus 1 to 0. If I take any number minus 1 to 0, like if I take minus 0.5, minus 0.5 whole square, greatest integer. So what I am going to get, this is I am going to get positive, na? So 0.25, right? 0.25. So greatest integer of this is 0. So if I take negative number also, minus 1 to 0 and 0 to 1. In these two cases, I am going to get 0. Did you understand? Minus 1 to 0 and minus 1 to 0, I am going to get greatest integer of that is 0 because it's a positive number. Squaring, we are doing squaring, so that will become. Again, when it is becomes 1, when it is becomes 1, when x is in between of in between of 1 and root 2. In between of 1 and root 2. You know root 2 square is 2. If I say root 2 value is how much? Root 2 value is 1.414. Root 2 value is 1.1. So if I say root 2 square, if I do root 2 square inside root 2 square, if I do that, I am going to get positive. See that is going to get integer 2. So less than root 2 it should be there. 1 to root 2. 1 to root 2 will give you one result. Did you understand that point? Did you understand that point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next, tell me when you get minus 1. Okay. Understood, no? 1. Okay. Minus 1 to again another place when you get here minus 1 to minus root 2. Minus 1 to minus root 2. Here you are going to get minus 1 to minus root 2. Correct? Minus 1 to minus 1 to minus root 2. In this place also you are going to get 1. Because you are going to square it, na, that is minus 1 to that you are going to get square it that. So in that place also you are going to get 1 and 2 when you will get 2 when you will get 2 when you will get when you are going to get 2 when you are going to get 2
Root 3.
root 2 to root 3 na
Yes.
root 2 equal to root 3. In this case I am going to get 2 means greatest integer. Root 2 is 1 point. Root 2 is the square root of root 2 whole square. Greatest integer is 2 I get. And till what time? Till root 3 place. Till root 3 place I get. So likewise, this is called greatest integer is going to break in the points. So wherever you get integer points, this is the integer point. This is the integer point. This is the integer. Wherever you get integer points, that is the point of discontinuity we call it. That is called as point of discontinuity. So here, where is you are going to get point of discontinuity? So 1 to root 2. See 1, you get 1 root 2 0 1 minus 1 root 2 root 3. These are the places you are going to get discontinuity. Okay, the discontinuity points. What are the points of discontinuity here? Tell me now. So you have to observe that point of discontinuity. Where you will get point of discontinuities? Where you get point of discontinuities? Minus root 3, minus root 2, minus 1, 0, 1, root 2, root 3. These are the places you are going to get point of discontinuity. Whenever it become integer, at this points you are going to get point of discontinuity. These all are our infinite point of discontinuity. If anybody asks you, f of x is equal to greatest integer x square, find the number of points of discontinuities. Number of points of discontinuities in the interval. If anybody asks in the interval 0 to if anybody said as 0 to n 0 to root 3, if anybody asks 0 to root 3, if they closed this, tell me how many number of points of discontinuity. If anybody asks you that, find the number of point of discontinuity in the interval 0 to root 3. Hello? Is it visible to all?
4,
Tell me Purva.
4 points.
4 points. Okay. So if I say closed interval, 4 points. If I say open interval, then 2 points of discontinuity. If I keep open interval, so you need to identify this where it is discontinuous. Here 0, 1, minus 1, root 2, root 3, minus root 2, minus root 3. Likewise, previous question also same. 2x cube minus 6 was there. We have made greatest integer of 2x cube minus 6. Then you got minus 4 to 10. In that also you will get many places discontinuity. How many places you are getting discontinuity? That was the question. So we have checked there, till minus 4 getting, till minus 4 I can get minus 3 number, and 10 is not including, so we cannot take 10. So minus 3 to 9 is the counting numbers. That places it is going to get point of discontinuity. That is the reason that the answer is 13 is the answer. So that is the reason. So to make you understand, this I explained. Is it clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Yeah, please note down. Please note it down. Is it you are able to see complete board or it is not visible? Are you able to see complete board or something on the back upper side not visible? Upper side question is visible? Upper side question is visible? No. Okay. Now check it. Now it is visible. So this is the, you need to understand where, see, simple thing I want to say, whenever you have greatest integer, for this equation, where you get integer wherever you get, that is the point of discontinuity. Okay, wherever you get integer, that is the point of discontinuity. It is very important. Okay, I will share one question. Actually, by mistake today I did not bring the notes, so I will share two questions today. You have to solve. If you are not able to solve, then tomorrow I will explain. Okay, two homework questions I will share in the group. By mistake that notes I did not bring, so I want to give it. I want to explain that same questions, but you have missed it. Okay, fine. Let's see next questions. No, I will explain class. Class is not over. Class is not over. Class is not over. Tell in the group. Class is continuing. You don't tell that the class is over. No. So now find the discuss the continuity of f of x is equal to signum x cube minus x. F of x is equal to signum 2 cos x minus 1. F of x is equal to signum x square minus 2x plus 3. We have to find the condition for discontinuity. See here, the class is not over, class is continuing. You have to stay in the group, the class is not over. You are thinking that class over, tomorrow means you thought it is class over or what? I will keep the message in the group. Okay. Class is going on. Please keep in the in the group. You just one of you message it. Discuss the continuity of this. So if I want to continuity discuss the signum function graph, keep one of you keep message in the group. The class is going on. It is not completed. Signum condition is what? What is the signum condition? I told you to become signum condition. This domain should be 0. Should be 0. So that should be, when it is getting 0, you have to check. Means x cube minus x is equal to 0. So take x common, x square minus 1 equal to 0. So I get x is equal to 0, x square equal to 1. So x is equal to plus or minus 1. So what are the point of discontinuity? 0, 1, minus 1. So x is equal to these places as the point of discontinuity. So signum function will be discontinued in 3 points, minus 1, 0, 1. Did you understand? Did you understand? This is a signum condition. Signum condition is what? It will be discontinuous in the point of, at the point of integers, sorry, at zeros. When it is get 0, that is the point of discontinuity. Okay, Purva. Yeah, put a message in the group that class is going on, it is not completed. Okay, now let's see here. Next one, 2 cos x minus 1. When you get here 2 cos x minus 1 equal to 0. So 2 cos x is equal to half. What is the general here? The number of points are 3. Number of points of discontinuity. Points of discontinuity is equal to 3. Discontinuity is equal to 3. These are the number of points of discontinuity is 3. Here is, it's a general solution. Cos x is equal to half. When you get cos x is equal to half for this question, 2x is a general solution. Can you tell me what is the general solution for cos x is equal to half?
2n pi plus or minus pi by 3.
Yeah, 2n pi plus or minus pi by 3. So this we have how many points of discontinuity? Infinite points of discontinuity. It is a infinite infinite points of discontinuity. Points of discontinuity. Discontinuity. Okay, it is a infinite points of discontinuity. It is a number of 3 points of discontinuity. 3 points. Okay, 3 points of discontinuity. If anybody given interval, suppose is they given as x is belongs to 0 to pi closed interval, means it is bounded 0 to pi. So you have to check 0 to pi when you will get half. 0 to pi number of times you get half. How many times? Only one time, na? So 0 to pi only one time you get. So number of points of discontinuity is 1. If they mention like 0 to pi, if they mention like that. So likewise, we have to check. Okay. Now signum here, another question. Okay, copy this one, I'll explain. Copy that. Did you understand what I said? Hello everyone, understood?
Yes, understood.
Very good, very good. So next one you can do and tell me. X square minus 2x plus 3 when it is going to become discontinuous at a point of discontinuity. That you can tell me. Here is 3 points of discontinuity, here infinite points of discontinuity. If 0 to pi 1. Okay. So likewise you have to tell the answer. What is the answer? What is the answer for this? Come on, tell me. Who is going to answer me? This question. Answer me this. Anyone? No points. Very good. Prathamesh Patil, you are good. Good, good. No points. Correct. Prathamesh is right. Because it is positive, always positive. You know, I had explained you in quadratic equation. I had explained you already in quadratic equation. X square minus 2x plus 3. This will never going to become, see this point a greater than 1. See a greater than 1 and discriminant. See the discriminant. What is discriminant here? Discriminant is b square minus 4ac, that I get minus 2 square minus 4 into a is here what 1 and c is here what 3. So here 4 minus 12 you are going to get discriminant less than 0. It means that a greater than 1 and discriminant less than 0. Here you are going to get the parabola in this shape. So it is not going to become 0 only anytime. So it is you are not going to get as roots of this quadratic equation. So here this will be continuous function. So no point of discontinuity. For this question is no point of discontinuity is the right answer. Did you understand? Everyone understood? Hello. No point of discontinuity is correct. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's right. No point of discontinuity. So here, this is the points you have to remember. Whenever you want to find for signum functions, point of discontinuity, you have to check when it is going to become zero. So this under function when it is going to become zero. That's only you have to check. Okay, let's solve another question. Now another question is, another question. See, the next question is, actually I want to take if f of x is equal to, if f of x is equal to signum 2 sin x plus a, 2 sin x plus a is continuous for all x belongs, or for all x, then find the possible values of a. Is continuous, is continuous, is continuous for all x, for all x, then find the possible values of a. Then find the possible values of a, possible values of a. One of the important question, make we start, this is the previous year JE question. It's a previous year question. It's important question. Okay. The question is, if f of x is equal to signum 2 sin x plus a is continuous for all x, then find the possible values of a. This is the question. So what I want to say here, now you know that when it is possible it is continuous, when it is discontinuous, if this one is 0, means 2 sin x plus a becomes 0, then it is discontinuous. When it is continuous, if it is not equal to 0, 2 sin x plus a not equal to 0, then it is continuous. You know that what is the range of sin x? Range of sin x is -1 to +1. So if I add, how much I am going to get? -2 comma +2. 2 sin x. The range of 2 sin x is, the range of 2 sin x. Range of 2 sin x is equal to -2 to +2 you are going to get. Okay, now you say, if I, what value of a, remember this, what I am asking, just remember, what value of a if I add, what value of a if I add will not give 0, that you have to think. You have to think that, 2 sin x plus a, when it will get greater than 0, 2 sin x plus a when it is less than 0 in the real number line. When you get this is greater than 0, when you get this is less than 0, but should not be 0. So what I want to say here, you know that this is a 2 sin x plus, yeah. So you know that if I take here a, any value, like in this between, if I take a value completely greater than 2 or completely less than -2, at that time it is will not be become 0. Okay, so it must be what? A must be what? A. What must be A should not get 0 means, if I take -infinity to -2 union 2 to infinity, at this point that will not become 0. So this is the possibility. A should be -infinity to -2 union 2 to infinity. Did you understand what I said? Did you understand what is the possible value of A? I'm in class. Hello? Yes, did you understand? Everybody understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. Copy this. If anything you want, let me know. If you not understand, let me know. See, did you understand what I said? It should not become 0. So what should be A value? A value, if it is closed interval 2 or closed interval -2, it will become 0. Chances are there. It means in the closed interval -2 to +2, if you take any number, then the possibility you are going to get signum 0. So signum 0 is 0 or signum negative or positive, you have to check. 0 should not come. Signum should not become 0. then only we can say it is continuous or discontinuous. Okay, over. Did you understand? Over. Can I start next, last and final one? So, what happened? What happened, Pooja?
Nothing, so start next
Okay,
question.
next question. So, next question. So you have to know the number of points of discontinuity. Last concept. I told you I gave 2, 3 concepts. So first concept over, second concept over. This is the last concept. F of x is equal to sine pi x, greatest integer. F of x is equal to sine pi x when x is in between of 1 and 0. And this is equal to signum x minus pi by 4 into fractional part of x minus 2 by 3 when x is in between of 2 and 1. The question is possible find all possible point of discontinuity, points of discontinuity of f of x in 0 comma 2 interval, in 0 comma 2. So this is the question. So tomorrow I will explain extra questions. So today this is the last question. Tomorrow I will explain some extra JEE advanced questions. Okay. So see here, f of x is equal to greatest integer of sine pi x when x is in between of 0 to 1 is equal to signum x minus pi by 4, and I will give some homework question also. I will give some homework. Okay, you have to do it. X minus pi by 4, greatest integer, fractional part of x, greatest integer is given. See, I gave a point. What are the number of points? Where, which place, where, at what points this function is discontinuous is the question. So where the function is changes the definition, that place is compulsory. Any function you take, whenever the function changes the definition, at that point it's compulsory. It must be we need to check discontinuity, whether it is continuous or discontinuous. This is a find all possible point of discontinuity is there. You don't need to find it is discontinuous or continuous. What are the possible points of discontinuity? What are possible only is asked. So here what you do here, 0 come here, 0 it is possible, 1 where the possible, what are the possible values, means checking points here. Only checking. So 0 is it possible, 1 it is possible, and 2 it is possible, because in this interval where is it is not 0 1 1 2, these are the points. And next one is sin x greatest integer, means when it is becomes integer. 0 to 2, 0 to 2 means 2 means 2 radians. 2 radians means how much, na? 1 radian is how much, 57 degrees. Okay, 2 radians it is. So 144, like how much? 114, yeah. Okay, so till that time. So now tell me, what are the possible points of discontinuity? What are the possible points of discontinuity? Anyone? Possible points of discontinuity. X is equal to possible points of discontinuity. See here, if x is half, what happens? Integration of sine, if x is half, I get pi by 2. Sine pi by 2 is how much? Sine pi by 2 is how much? Okay. If x is half, I am going to get sine pi by 2. Sine pi by 2 greatest integer is 1, right? So 0 is okay, 1 is okay. Here signum will become 0 when it is pi by 4. Signum it becomes 0, x minus pi by 4 is equal to 0. So x is equal to pi by 4. 1 point you got, x is equal to pi by 4. Did you understand? All are there in the line? Hello? So if you keep half, what I am going to get? Sine pi by 2. Sine pi by 2 is 1. Greatest integer of 1 is 1. Okay, 1 you got. So 1 is the possibility. What are the possibility? X minus 2 by 3. Fractional part of x. X minus 2 by 3. When you get integer here, for what value of x is you get integer? Means any number. That number should be in between of 0 to 2 only. It must be 0 to 2. What number it should be? 5 by 3. If I keep here 5 by 3 minus 2 by 3, this I am going to get 3 by 3, that is going to get 1. Okay, so what is the value you are going to get here? 5 by 3 minus 2 by 3, that is you are going to 3 by 3, 1 fractional part of 1. You are going to get fractional part of 1. Fractional part of 1 and 2, you have to check till 2. Okay, so that should be contained in this interval also. The x value should be contained because the signum or this function is defined in this interval only. You have to check only in this interval. So in this interval 5 by 3 contained or not, you have to check. If I am taking x is equal to pi by 3, if I take x is equal to 5 by 3, 5 by 3 contained in this or not? In this interval or not, you have to check. 3 ones are 3 here, 2.026. So 1.6 it is contains. So 5 by 3 will be correct. 5 by 3 once correct. 5 by 4 is also in this contains, it is correct. 0 it is contains correct. 1 it is correct. At this point of last corners, 2 correct. And where you get here, if I keep x is equal to half, if I keep x is equal to half, here sine pi by 2 you get, and you are getting here is the integer. When you are getting integer, greatest integer of sine pi by 2, that is you are getting greatest integer of 1 is equal to 1. It means greatest integer 1 you are getting, it means that is means 1 integer type. You are getting integer for half. So these are the point of discontinuities. These are the possible points of discontinuity. It is not the possible point of how many possible points of discontinuities is the question. I repeat again. I will explain once again. See here. You have to check. Find all possible points of discontinuities of the function 0 to 2. So greatest integer whenever given, you have to check that at integer point I will get. So where to where I have to check? 0 to 1. 0 to 1 means where 0 to 1. 0 to 1 I have to put. 0 to 1 any value if I put, and that if is giving in any integer, 0 to 1 any value if I put x plus 0 to 1 any value if I put, and if that give you integer, then that is the point of discontinuity, because greatest integer is at integer point, it is discontinuous. So what is the possibility here? If I 0 to 1, half if I take, 0 to 1 if I take x is equal to half, at that time this is going to become discontinuous. And what are the other possibilities? This corner point, at this corner point, 0 checking point, 1 checking point, 2 checking points. So this is 3 already done. Now signum. For signum, what is the signum? 0 should come. Means signum 0 should happen. So x minus 5 by 4, 0. So x is equal to 5 by 4. 5 by 4. So this is over. Now fractional part. Fractional part should become integer. In this 1 to 2. Any number, if you keep in between 1 to 2, this should get fractional. Like it should be getting integer number. So I check 2 by 3 is there. If I keep 5 by 3, I am going to get integer. That is contained in this. So how many total possibilities here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 possibilities are there. So the number of possible discontinuities are 6. Did you understand? Hello. If you want proof of this, if you want to check this one, you can check also all the points. You can check. If you want tomorrow, I will check all the points. Here 0 you keep here, 0 plus is here, 0 right limit, 0 left limit, function value at 0, functional value at 0, 0 left limit, right limit. If they are equal, then we can say continuous. If not equal, it is not. But it is not. He is not asking at what point check that. He's not asking what are the possible points of discontinuity. Possible points of discontinuity means where it is possible, where it is possible, that is the meaning. So these are the possibility. If he asks you that in advanced question, what they in main question they will ask like this. In advanced question they will ask you to check it at which point it is discontinuous. So then you have to check the left limiter and right limit of 1, 0, 5 by 4, 5 by 3, 1 by 2, 2. So then you are going to get the answer. So for base level, what are the possible points of discontinuities? These are the possible point of discontinuities. Understand? So can I give one more question? Okay, sir. Okay. So we'll stop today's lecture here. Therefore, tomorrow we'll start. Should I give some homework questions? Can I give homework question now or? Okay, I'll give a homework question. F of x is equals to modulus of 2x minus 3 into greatest integer x when x greater than or equal to 1. Sin pi x by 2 when x is less than 1. Discuss continuity, continuity, discuss continuity, discuss continuity of f of x in x in between of 0 to 2. See, you try this one. If you are not getting, tomorrow I will explain the problem, complete problem I will explain. So here, very simple here is asking 0 to 2 in between, he is asking to check. It's not a difficult problem, it's an easy problem only. If you are not able to solve, then I will explain. Okay. Okay, composite function also there. Okay, fine. Still we have, sir, sorry. I think tomorrow we'll complete this chapter. Okay, this is also there, right? I forgot. So there is one more topic, composite function. Continuity and discontinuity of composite function is there that we will discuss tomorrow. And this question you can do homework. You have to discuss the point of discontinuities. Where which points this function is going to be discontinued in the interval 0 to 2. Means if I keep x is equal to what values, I am going to get discontinuous. So you just check here, mainly here 1 is there, 1 is there. So you have to check 1, 0, 2. 3 points you have to check. So you can check it that. Because this is breaked here. And you know fractional part of x, the greatest integer x, when it is becomes integer, that points you have to check. So only I think these 3 points you have to check. Right? Is it understood? You will do it or should I explain?
Understood.
Yeah. So just you have to check x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1, you can check. X is equal to 1. We have 1 and 2. Okay, sir. X is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. You can check, that's enough. Okay, we'll start now. Okay, tomorrow I'll explain. Tomorrow I will finish this chapter. Tomorrow I will be finishing this chapter. I'll send the solution. Yeah, you will try. Yeah, you just try it. Then we will do tomorrow. Okay, sir. Bye. Yes. Yes, yes. Bye, Shruti, sir, Pooja, Sarthak, Prathamesh, Athar. Bye.